What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey guys, a lot has happened since the last time. Um, since number 10 came out. I had my birthday, another year passed. A year that has been a long year, but I'm like so happy to have finally started my dream project, and the fact that I just keep going um, is really a motivating force. It's something to look forward to, and yeah, and I'm like really looking forward to another year of my life. So I spent yesterday uh, celebrating myself with my wife, who who gave me like the most amazing gifts, but most of all, she gave me her time, and she gave me just heaps of love, and I'm like so grateful for her being by my side. Having having said that, I I'm even even happier than that. I go back to making a cap. Yeah, as you can see, like it's been like so cold in the past few days that I haven't caught a cold, but I have to admit I'm not feeling like 100%, but it be like that sometimes, right? Like once a season is a must. But hopefully it's not gonna like um, you know go any worse. But yeah, coming back to what I said. Um, it's now like after my birthday, so I'm like pretty happy that I'm like going back to the previous person. Number 10 was initially dedicated to, but I figured out that it would actually suit like another person better. Um, but I figured that what I have on me now is actually symbolic, because that's the fabric that I'm gonna be using to create that cap for that previous person. And if I haven't like dwelled on it enough, I would just like to say again that this person has taught me a lot of self-love, which is one of the most important traits one has to gain in a lifetime, because like you gotta be your biggest fan, so that person taught me a lot of like self-love, and that person has also been very protective, when it needed be, and that's what I'm like really grateful for, to have him by my side. Thank you for that. And now let's get to song, because it's been too long, I'm telling you. All right, peace. Alright, so I have to cut these edges by half. Yeah, just like prepare it for for sewing in the band. And while I'm doing it, because I need to like heat up the iron, I wanted to share with you guys this recent experience of mine. My beautiful wifey gifted me a trip to Oslo for a day by boat, and this whole experience was so amazing, I have to admit. And you know, like my impression of Oslo aside, which by the way is extremely positive, I wanted to mention how it's such a shame that I mean, obviously there's a lot of like perks to it, right? But it is a shame that we drifted away from like traveling by boat like that. I mean, I can imagine like a train would be a similar experience, but just this idea of like having time to, you know, like to process the journey itself is extremely positive and beneficial for understanding, yeah, the journey. You know, that it takes time, that like you're actually like going somewhere else, you know, a distant country, which, you know, which is ruled by like, you know, different customs and like different rules. And it puts you in a completely different state of mind, you know, which is which traveling in its essence is, you know, just like not only traveling like physically, but also but actually like traveling mentally, you know. At least to me is the essence of traveling. And yeah, if I can like totally recommend. I know you know, it's not always the cheapest option. We are lucky enough to, you know, to actually find some like actually like, you know, like cheap offers. But if you only have a chance, go and travel by boat or by train, you know, like let the experience last a little longer. Completely recommended. So I don't think I've elaborated on how I actually go about sewing in the brim. If I haven't, because you know, there's been, as you can see, like quite a few caps in my portfolio by now. But if I haven't, or even if I repeat myself, like there's probably no one out there who watched all of the videos, so let me repeat myself. So I hand sew the parts because it's important for me to get, you know, this shape of the crown, right? It's not sewn from the outside. It will be a little easier to sew it from the outside, as I would like see the outline of the brim. But because it's on the inside, and you know, I got like all these bits that I have to sew. I got the stiffer, I got the you know, all these like leftovers. So I have to like sew on this very stitch right here. And if I was to actually like, you know, sew it without hand sewing it first, you know, by if I was like doing it by using like the safety pins only, I don't see a way for the crown like not to move off of the edge I want it to be, because I tried it multiple times. And also because of the all these layers, yeah, I wasn't, you know, I was never able to actually like feel it under my fingertips. So, you know, I only figured that it's only by hand sewing it first, and then like using this, you know, like, I don't know if it's a zipper foot or not, but you know what it is. It's like it like this edge goes on the on the edge, and I have on the visor's edge, and then I have the needle that is going like right along this line. It allows me to actually, you know, like sew in the, you know, like fasten the crown to the visor properly. So yeah, that's how it's done. And let me show you now on the time lapse how I go about it. Yo, check this out, guys. This color is banging. Freaking love it. Okay, so I really like how it turned out. Yeah, I mean, okay, so you know, the prime test gonna happen when this cab actually lands in the addressee's hands, because it's a person who like never wears anything on his head, you know, because of the hairstyle. So let's see if it, you know, like breaks the mold. Okay, let's generate that number. Okay, let's go. Number 2. Okay, we didn't have number 2. Let it be number 2. Boop, boop, boop. So yeah, guys, just to finish this one off with something that that's been in my head recently, and it's something that I also like shared on the on the social media. But like some people might just watch YouTube, some might just watch the gram, and others would go on TikTok, right? Um, so I was thinking how it's something that I only understood when I watched Werner Herzog's movies, and especially the one about this Robert Baron from like 19th century. It's actually a true story. This guy, I think it was Peru. Um, you know, just like got this wicked idea of building an opera house in the middle of the Amazon forest. So he, in order to do so, he actually dismantled a steamship and transported the parts over a hill to to another river in order to like reach his final destination. And Werner Herzog, like based on that, started creating this movie, which is super long. Like for the most part, it is about like actually transporting that steamship, which weighed, and it actually happened. Like there's no CGI effects, whatsoever. And he actually like moved for the purpose of the movie a 300-ton ship over a hill. And I don't know how long it took him, but it probably took him like about an hour in the movie itself. And it's a tedious process, and you can feel that watching it. But I only understood that in order to comprehend um, the, 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 the size of that project, one has to experience, that like stretched period of of time, and that's what it also is with these cabs. I know that like probably for most of y'all it's a boring and a lengthy video on YouTube, but I also like want to show you that it's actually sometimes it is a tedious process for me, because it just takes time to make all the parts. Sometimes like you gotta correct stuff and this and that, but like the outcome, and I mean it's not only about me, it's like whatever people actually create is a process. And I know that as a kid I did not comprehend it and thought that, hey, I just, because I like studying like came to me quite easy, and it's only now that I understand that you have to like put in a lot of time to achieve results. So making these is a great reminder for me that in order to actually create something, you have to put in time and a lot of sacrifice. So yeah, that about it, and I'll see you guys next time, probably real soon, in the next few days, I promise. All right, enough said. Peace.